Oh, baby, things are heating up with a week to go until the NFL draft. I'm Harrison Graham. This is Patriots Today by Chat Sports. Eliot Wolf, the de facto GM, spoke to the media today, and this headline caught attention. We're open for business. Could the Patriots be trading down from the number 3 overall pick? We're going to talk about it coming up here in just a few moments. And hey, this is why you subscribe to the channel, because draft rumors are heating up. 7 days away from round 1, and we're waiting for what New England's going to do at number 3 overall. Hit the subscribe button. We're chasing 11,000 subscribers here on this channel. Help us out, and we'll see you on the other side. All right, let's get into it. Eliot Wolf saying a lot at the press conference earlier today, including that New England is open for business. Now, he also kind of left it, open-ended, if you will, and not just necessarily just trade down for the number 3 pick. Let's just get into what he had to say exactly. He said, "We're open to anything, moving up or moving down. We're open for business in the first round and in every round. We have some holes we need to fill in the draft. We're a draft and develop team. The more picks we have, the better." I think that last one, more than anything, is telling to me, like, the more darts you have at the dartboard, the better chance you got hitting a bullseye. That tells me that they are open to trading down. Ian Rappaport tweeted this as well. Just a couple of small quotes from him. We already hit the first one. We're open in the first round or any round. Then he added this from Eliot Wolf in terms of, he was asked about drafting a QB at 3, picking one of the top 4 guys. And I found this interesting. I think we'd be comfortable with it. That quote to me from Eliot Wolf on drafting a QB at 3, I think we'd be comfortable with it. If you don't know, you can't make that pick. Like, you have to be convicted if you're New England on a quarterback at 3. Now, maybe he's playing coy. Maybe he's trying to, get more teams to call and drive that price up. Who knows? But that doesn't speak confidence to me. I think we'd be comfortable with it. Like, no, yeah, we'd love to take a quarterback at 3. This is a really good group. We have a couple of guys we're keeping an eye on. That would be a strong response. This did not feel like a strong response to me. Now, again, that doesn't mean they're not going to draft one. That doesn't mean that behind closed doors they aren't confident that if they do draft one, they can develop him. But I don't know. That didn't just, you listen, you look for tone and how these guys say stuff, and I feel like you pick up little breadcrumbs, and that one stuck out to me. It really did stand out to me. So, with the week to go, it's getting really, really interesting, and we want you guys to give your thoughts here on today's show. What will the Patriots do with the number 3 overall pick? If you think they're going to draft a quarterback, type D for draft, or if you think they're going to trade down, type T for trade down. I would still lean draft a quarterback, but I'm not as confident as I was even just yesterday. More from Eliot Wolf here saying, could the Patriots handle a rookie quarterback with their roster? He said, yeah, we have a solid offensive line. We re-signed Mike Onwenu. We have David Andrews coming back. 3 rookies we drafted last year that are developing. We signed Okorafor from the Steelers, Hunter Henry. We got a good running game. Solid foundation. I definitely feel like we can support a rookie quarterback. And again, it's almost, you don't want to overlook into it, but is he trying to convince himself a little bit? Because I still go back to the more picks, the better. Like, you almost get the sense that, like, they know they need a quarterback, but they also know that they need to fill a lot of holes, so they'd almost rather trade down, but they know if they trade down, there's no guarantee they get a quarterback. So I think they're conflicted, but I do think they might trade back. Like, I feel more likely now that they could than I did even just yesterday. Now, if I had to put a percentage on it, I'd say 65% they stay and pick a quarterback, 35% they trade down. Yesterday, I probably would have said 80-20. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be very, very interesting. We're going to monitor every single report that's out there leading up to draft night. Before we continue with some more Patriots news and rumors, make sure you guys check out our sponsor. It is PrizePicks, prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get a deposit match up to $100. Daily fantasy made easy. Over 3 million users and counting use PrizePicks on a daily basis. And because it's fun, and this is the perfect time of year, the action's heating up on the hardwood. You also have NHL playoffs coming around as well. Pick more, pick less on these player entries. You have season long. By the way, statistical projections, we got the less on Kirk Cousins passing yards there, more on Christian McCaffrey in that category, and then more on C.J. Stroud with the passing touchdowns as well. You can check all those out. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. They give you a deposit match up to $100 to give you a little extra ched to play with. And again, NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, MLB baseball, you can play every single day. Change your lineup every single day. It's different. It's fun. It's new. Get going with Prize Picks. Link is in the comments and in the description. Download today, sign up, and start making picks. Okay, Tom Brady. Could he be returning to the NFL? I know we talked about this on a recent episode, and on that episode, we kind of covered that first bullet point. When he didn't completely rule out a return to playing, he wasn't sitting there saying, like, yeah, I could return. It was more of like, you never know. That was kind of the sentiment he gave. Today, he posted a workout video on his Instagram story, which has got NFL fans kind of in a flurry, like, oh, he's coming back. And could the GOAT come back in 2024? I guess you never know. This was a screen grab we got from his IG story of him working out, tagging the No Bull company there as well. 24 years later. I don't know. I kind of feel like Brady's having fun with fans, right? Like, he kind of knows that clip when he didn't completely dismiss returning kind of went viral. Like, oh, like, I'll just kind of poke the bear here. Let's pump the brakes, fellas. Like, to act like this is, something to be like, well, he's coming back. Like, people work out after they retire. Like, Tom Brady's a health nut. I don't think that was going to stop just because he wasn't playing football anymore. Tom Brady is 46 years old. Like, I get it. He's the GOAT, and if anybody could do it, it's him. But, like, his last season in Tampa, he wasn't great. He was still good. Like, he was a starting-level player, but that was 2 years ago. Would I put it past him being able to return at 46 and play it at least at an adequate level? No, I wouldn't. Like, I think he would have played better last year for New England than anybody the Patriots had. But is he going to return and, like, turn, like, a fringe playoff contender into a Super Bowl contender? That would surprise me. Like, someone in our office here today, for example, said, I think the 49ers should get him. He's better than Brock Purdy. And I was like, is he, though? Like, after a year off, and by the way, his last year, he wasn't that great, and now he's 46. That feels unlikely. But again, he kind of defies father time, so it's certainly interesting. Hell, I'd love to see it just to see if he could do it, but it would surprise me. And even though the Patriots have QB question marks, I don't think a return to New England is likely at all. Fill in the blank. There is a blank percentage chance that Tom Brady returns to playing. 2%, 3%. It's not 0 because he did retire once before in return, but I think it's very, very slim. Speaking of a former Patriots legend, Bill Belichick, who's going to be on the Pat McAfee show for their draft coverage on YouTube and on ESPN+. Feel free to go check out Belichick, which the joke in the office was, I wonder what he'll say about the receivers, because he didn't evaluate receivers great the last few years, but I'll be interested to see how he is on TV. He did reveal an interesting draft nugget for the pre-draft process. Alex Barth tweeting this out, saying that Bill Belichick says accurate draft information doesn't leak from teams until about 12 hours before the draft. Adds most of the information this time of year comes from agents. So these nuggets, these rumors that you hear leading up to the draft, Belichick is saying that's mostly agent-driven, and then, like, team leaks don't come out until the day of. So I think the point is, and what the beauty of the draft is, in most cases, we don't know what the hell is going to happen until draft night. Now, I think we know that Caleb Williams is going to go to Chicago #1, but this idea that Jaden Daniels is locked in at 2, I don't think that's finalized. I don't think the Patriots have made a final decision on whether or not to keep the 3rd pick and draft a quarterback or trade down, but the next week, I mean, we'll find out. It's going to be here before you know it, which is why you should subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, hit the like button, because we're going to cover it all here at Patriots Today by Chat Sports. My name is Harrison Graham. Buckle up, because things are starting to get interesting.